I said that I love you so, and I mean it so. From the bottom of my heart, I'm telling you truthfully. Baby, I saw that something in your eyes. Comes to no surprise that you turn me oh so giddy. What's up, people? This is Omar, and you're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio.
Honey Drop. Honey Drop. You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio. Honey Drop. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You are locked into iLive Radio. My name is Lucia Dee. Y'all know me very well by now. And this is Honey Drop for the next 2-hour session now. Wow, it's kind of wild. I've been away for a little while. I've done some traveling. I celebrated my birthday. I went to Barbados and had the experience of a lifetime. But it's so wild to be back now here in Toronto and to be experiencing what we're experiencing now. You know what I'm saying? There's no even slightly alluding to what's happening. The world is in a bit of a crisis, right? We're experiencing this pandemic of COVID-19, the coronavirus, and the numbers have been staggering. It's kind of grim to start, but you know what I'm saying? It's real, and this is what's on my mind, so I gotta talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just watching the numbers climb across the globe really has my mind spinning a little bit, and without getting too deep into the thing, what I really want to say to anybody that can hear the sound of my voice in this next 2-hour session is to, I guess, take things a little bit seriously. You know what I mean? I know some of us are taking the approach that we're younger, we're healthier, and that it may not affect, but the problem is that the carrying of this particular virus is one that we don't know about yet. There's no cure, there's no medicine. What we do know is that people can carry it and not have any sort of symptoms. They're asymptomatic, right? So I would say, please, just do what the people them are asking you. You know what I'm saying? I know it's time to be rebellious when we're ready, but you know what? I don't think this is that time, y'all. So what we're gonna do for the next 2 hours is just immerse ourselves in sound the way that we do, and try to eliminate some of the panic and the fear that I know that each and every one of y'all are feeling, because I feel it myself. You know what I'm saying? I live in Toronto. Y'all know we're in Toronto here at iLive Radio. We also got our UK brand, and between the UK and Toronto, I mean, our countries are getting hammered by this thing. You know what I'm saying? United States, I know you guys are with me as well, and I know you guys are getting hammered as well, right? So if there's one thing that we can do for one another in this time when we're all cooped up and locked up in our homes, is to do the things that bring us the most sound vibration and positivity and energy. You know what I mean? And for me, that thing is music. So that's what we're gonna do. Before I even begin, I gotta send some major love out to my iLive family. I know that we are all hunkered down, and even though we're a 24-hour station, we're here all day, every day. What we are imposing here at our station is that our DJs and our presenters protect themselves and stay safe and stay home. So our broadcasts are all coming. We're doing these things from home. We are recording these and sending them, and we're getting them programmed for y'all. But we're doing that for the love of the music, because we know that in the worst of times is the music that pumps us forward, right? So absolutely make sure you continue to listen to iLive Radio. You continue to lock in to.iliveradio.com, uk.iliveradio.com, because in all of it, we're going to still be here for y'all. I'm going to still give you guys some brand new independent sound. So that's the place. This is the place that y'all need to be. All right? All right. Got that off my chest. Whew. And that feels nice. Yes. So I told y'all I've been away. I want to talk for a little bit because I haven't been around for a minute, right? I took off to Barbados, y'all, and I was soaking up the sun. If we were doing our normal thing and you could see the live broadcast, you would see how nice and brown and golden I am, and that positive energy. And I gotta send some love out to Will out there for making the experience something I could never have imagined. But yes, so. Yeah, I'm on some serious positivity, and no matter what, we're gonna pump that through the sound waves today. So roll up with me, grab your drinks, grab your cheese, grab your snacks, grab some olives, sit back, and let's vibe out for a little bit, all right? This is iLive Radio, y'all. My name is Lucia Dee. Honey drop.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me.
Honey drop.
Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be small affair. And when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's alright with me. I just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Honey Drop. You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Sunday evening, 5:12 p.m. Got off a little bit late with this one, but you know, things happen. It's a new world that we're in, so you gotta adjust. Yeah, you are locked into iLive Radio. This is Lucia Dee here with this next hour and 45 minutes of Honey Drop. And I usually come in and have, you know, my Beats Beneath all ready to go. But I've been on a bit of a different frame of mind, to be really honest with you. In the past 2 weeks since you've heard from me, there's been a lot of new music that's come out. There's been a lot of change in the world. There's been a lot of loss in the world. That first track that I started with, I'm absolutely positive that you know who that is. That's Bill Withers, who very sadly we lost. And it's a major loss because this voice in particular, when you think about a lot of the things, hard times, struggles, there are, you know, his voice is a resounding one that spoke to the masses, right? And his musical life was a short-lived one, right? Only about 15 years that he was actually out there making music. But what he left for us to enjoy and to take in are songs like Lovely Day that I don't think there's another song that can pick me up quite like that one on a damn lovely day. Today is beautiful in Toronto. Beautiful in Toronto. And I'm sure wherever you hear my voice, you are in lockdown just like we are in lockdown. And to just get the opportunity to see the sun, get the fresh air, it's a beautiful thing, right? So I hope more than anything, as we go through the vibe this evening, just chill out, man. Stay home. You know, if you have loved ones in your home, love on your loved ones right now in your home, right? No need to be out there. Things are crazy. And I hope that your families are blessed and safe and healthy and continue to be as we go through this COVID-19 situation that we're dealing with. And a big shout out to Sessions for saving me and allowing me to get over here to do this with y'all. He's left the building, so you know we are definitely social distancing here. But yeah, big shout out and love to Sessions for allowing me to do that. All right, so where are we going today with this vibe, right? Like I said, it's been a minute. And last time I was with y'all, I had tunes, right? And I've just been sitting and pulling and plugging with it all. And I definitely have to tell you a little bit about the vibe we're going through. This track right here under my voice, this is brand new from J Soul, just dropped last week, Beat Treats. And this is actually a special edition because I got it off of Bandcamp, which means I got extra songs with my purchase, right? So make sure you jump onto Bandcamp. J Soul has dropped another beauty. You know, over the past little while, we've heard a very different vibe from that hip hop infused element that we know well, that we hear from him. I can't even say that because the man is a crooner. He's got some R&B soul joints. This album here definitely it really makes me want to throw on my backpack and kind of walk with a bit of a bop, right? It's got a very hip-hop-esque kind of vibe to it. So one thing I love about J Soul, and I'll pump him to the moon, is that the versatility of the brother is ridiculous. And, you know, we've been talking a little bit. I don't know if you were listening in on sessions before I jumped on, and he shared with you that we are having iLive Soul Fest, the celebration of the 5th year of iLive Radio. We're celebrating this month online, Facebook Live, and over a span of 5 days, we're going to bring you 18 artists, right? Just wait, I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to talk about that thing. But when I say J Soul, that's one of I don't say too much. Anyway, this vibe here, Mona Lisa, off of that Beat Treats album. And what we're going to jump into next, Adrienne Indigo. She dropped a new album within the past 2 weeks as well. Another track off of this. Actually, the title track off the album is sitting within the 10 drop. This one here, You and I, we're going to start the evening with this one and see where the sound takes us, all right? So lock in, get warm. You know, I always got to tell y'all, get your wine, get your drink, get your whatever you need to have, you know, legalize it. Let's go, y'all. This is Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
You are now listening to Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
iLive Radio. You are locked in here with Lucia Dee. This is Honey Drop, and we're just getting started. This one here, this is Window Seat. Y'all know that Erykah Badu joint, but this is Applejack's version of that track, very recently released just this week. Up next, we're going to get into a little bit more J-Soul, jump into a little bit of Substantial, and see where we get from there, all right? Don't go nowhere. We got a long way to go, and big blessings to my Facebook Live crew. I see y'all. Jeffrey, Lucio, Nikita, hey, baby girl. Greg Beasley, I see you. Yvette, I see you.
My name.
You hurt me, Yvette. I gotta really say so. You hurt me. Yvette did some sessions and my thighs were crying, I tell you. But I'll be back when I recuperate. Blessings, Johnny. I see you. Daryl, my Coppin family. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope from home, locked in. Y'all better not be anywhere with people around you, right? Yeah, we got to do it on an individual tip right now. Anyways, let's get into it, y'all. This is J-Soul. My name is Love off of his Beat Treats special edition. I'll get it together. Up next, some Substantial. This is iLive Radio, y'all.
Always knocking on my door. I don't really need the influence. Always told myself I'm needing more. I just need a little confidence. Pour a cherry beef from the store, and now I'm getting wavy with my friends. I should get a job. My brother triple beaming for a Benz. My sister told me that I needed God. I said I got it, but it's on my last for day. Girl told me that I need to grow up. And honestly, I nearly took offense. Cause I've been lending money for the glow up. But still I scrape enough to pay the rent.
Yeah, I got too much pressure and I think I need an E&J. If I grew some feathers, then I'm on the way to CLA. I've been on a Nimbus and a boost, yeah, I see the gray. But the silver lining always tells me there's a bad day.
Selling all my problems in the world, just so I can buy into a trend. Trying to get the paper to unfurl, just so I can spend it all again. And when it feels right, and I'm bald-headed like a fan, you're gonna know. Yeah. Saving the wind's time. Yeah, hey, let yourself go. Sometimes I be feeling so alone. funny how we think nobody cares. Forgetting how we just got off the phone to a brother who was showing he was dead. People, they don't wanna see you float, drowning in that personal affair. I just stay wherever rush your boat. Found I hope you get to make it for your peers.
Hoping like you really get a chance to meet your dream goals. Climbing up the Paramount, steady on your steeple. Hope you're getting money, but ain't living for the cheese. Oh, and if you're getting money, bet you elevate your people.
And I just keep on going with a purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck about the classes. I ain't whipping, but I'm living with excursions. Or a cherry beef for the berry in a burden. What do you say? How much you make? Or just me for the what do you do? What do you say? And how much you make? All it means nothing. What do you do? What do you say? And how much you make? All it means nothing. What do you say? How much you make?
All of the stress in your head been having you doubting. Wonder if your future ahead is attainable.
Honey Drop.
But we got the blessing of life, so let's just think twice about it before we tell ourselves lies that never come true. Yeah, 'cause we got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah. 'Cause we got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah. 'Cause we got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah. We got time to grow, yeah. Now everybody just relax, take a seat, never get knocked off your feet. We got places we gon' reach, we got lessons we gon' teach. So relax, keep it cool, you'll do what you came to do. Love and patience will get you through, love and patience will get you through, yeah. 'Cause we got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah. We got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah. We got time to grow, we got time to grow. We got time to grow, we got time to grow, yeah.
Tell me if you're not alive. Take it up on the top. Take it out of time. Take it up on the top. Tell me if you're not alive. Take it up on the top. Take it out of time.
Wasn't I surprised you finally come my way? Wonder what took you so long, baby. You're late. I really wanna tell you everything that's on my mind. 'Cause since you've been away, I found someone in that time. I know you're upset, I kinda regret it. What did you expect in my time's wasted? Couldn't wait forever to have you love me better. And I was like, tick tock, tick goes the clock. Chances missed, my love never stopped. All these thoughts of you live on my mind, but I'm not yours. I am his and he is mine. Out of time, out of time, out of time.
Born under the clock, aware have the hour. A few minutes late, keeping in check of my power. Walking in the rain just to give the soul a shower. A rose with an afro is the beautiful flower. If heaven had a height, you would be the Eiffel Tower. That line was kinda common, just trying to keep the alignment. Living indefinite, not a iffy. sun touch your skin, you looking pretty. Insomniac, I'm sleepless in your city. I'm in my feelings as if I'm doing the shiggy. I'm taking up all your time, we getting busy. I'm taking up all your time, we getting busy. I'm taking up all your time, we getting busy. I'm taking up all your time, we getting busy. With slow motion, the seconds are moving quickly. Out of time.
We're taking up on the time. We're taking up on the time. We're taking up on the time. We're taking up on the time. We're taking up on the time. Take it up.
Yes, you are locked into iLive Radio, y'all. to.iliveradio.com. If you're on TuneIn, you can find us there. You can definitely catch all of our shows when we get done on Spotify, on our website. If you look up to the top of the site where it says podcast, you can lock in and download, check out, stream, all that. Myself and my iLive family, because we got to keep music alive right now. It's people are really realizing how important art and sound and all of that is. So surround yourselves with it and kind of soak it up. This track here, as I babble about all this positive energy vibe stuff, this is Riley Wittens and Baloo featuring Segna on a track called Out of Time. Definitely heard that one before. This one that I'm about to jump into, Maverick Soul, a past Beats Beneath featured producer. He released an album this week called Knocks and Vibes, and there's only about 6 tracks on it, I believe, if my memory serves me correctly. I think by the end of the evening we'll probably get through a few of them, most definitely. This one here called Intervention. But Maverick Soul, coming out of the UK, his vibe is so diverse as well. And I think that's my theme with producers right now, is the versatility that they show with their craft. And he has some tracks that are straight, some dubstep, some straight house sounds. But then he's got this really captivating, neo-soulish kind of vibe, which I absolutely love him for, right? So we're going to listen to some Maverick Soul for the moment while I tell y'all a few things, because, information is key. Now, one thing that we have all definitely recognized very quickly with this situation, global situation that we find ourselves in, is that artists and independent artists have very quickly seen their livelihoods disappear. And it's a scary situation. I mean, there are millions of people losing their jobs. A lot of different countries are doing different things for their workers. But the one thing that we here in Toronto have to be really conscious of, and not even just Toronto, but globally really, is that musicians absolutely have to find a way to morph and provide what we want and need, and us to be able to remunerate them for those efforts. So, this is the time of year that we usually start celebrating the anniversary of iLive and Mastermind Sessions, this brother's brain. What we are doing this year to celebrate the 5th anniversary of iLive is we are holding iLive Soul Fest 2020 completely virtually. We're going to be broadcasting through Facebook Live. We're going to be pinging that over through YouTube. So wherever you are, you're going to be able to check out our festival April 20th to April 25th. Here on Facebook, Facebook Live, on iLive Radio, and also on YouTube. Now, what we're doing, y'all, we have 18 artists from across the globe. Gwendolyn Collins, our iLive family, will be hosting the event from the DMV where she is. Sessions will be here. I don't know how the brother's going to do it. But he has the ability to stream in all of the performers from everywhere that they are, be it the UK, the US, different parts of Canada, wherever they are, we're going to stream them in for this 6-day event, all right? So every night, April 20th to April 25th, we're going to have 3 artists each night that we're going to be featuring live, broadcasting live. And the point of this all, y'all, is just sharing the music, showing that, hey, when all comes down and comes crumbling, sound still, rises above. You can't kill that, right? We just got to find a bigger, better way to do it. So one of the things I love about this is that we are offering the opportunity for these artists to get paid just as they would if they were performing for you at, Revival or any of the venues that we've had Soulfest at. We're going to have a live link to PayPal, and during all of the broadcasts, all of the events, you're going to be able to donate to those artists, and all of the funds that we gather for those 18 artists and for those performances over the span of the night gets broken between them, and all of those artists get paid for what they provide for you over this shut-in COVID-19 season. So I am letting you know right now to please mark off your calendars for the evenings April 20th to April 25th, because we are going to be holding Soul Fest 2020 right here, which is everywhere, right? That's how it is now. Right here, right now, is everywhere. For more information, definitely make sure you jump onto the website. If you are on Facebook or on Insta, on Twitter, you can follow both iLive Radio and iLive Soulfest, and you'll find a lot of details about what's going on. And more than anything, just keep listening in with us here at iLive Radio, and we'll let you know what the deal is. We'll start, letting you know who these performers are, letting you know who you're going to have the opportunity to catch live and direct from the comfort of your cribs. All right? Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Big thanks. I'm going to be there all of the nights. Y'all better be there with me. That's how we do. One hand wash the other. Now, let's keep going, y'all. It's 5:40 here in Toronto, Canada. Wherever you are, I hope you're locked in and you're safe. I still got some time to groove with y'all a little bit, so we're going to do that. Let's get into some new music by Tico. New release by him this week called Unseen Moves. And this track we're going to get into here, a little bit of a different vibe, one called Be Here. And we see, you know what? Yeah. We're gonna get into another new track after that one here, but first let's check out this Tico joint. You're listening to iLive Radio. My name is Lucia Dee here on Honey Drop, y'all.
Honey Drop.
Lord, I know.
Honey Drop.
When I'm making my breakfast, you should be here beneath me, to feel me, to heal me. You should be here to wrap me, to trap me, and climb me. You should be here. I'm a good man, and I work hard on my night job. You should be. Let me show you what you're missing every day. You should be. Once I get you, you ain't never gonna walk away. You should be. Well, I got more than just a lipstick and some money. Girl, I wish you should be. You should be here in the evening. Get the sneezing and teasing. Forget your reasons why you should not. Oh, lady, you should see the tricks that I've got. Oh, for your mama, especially be my lady. Just be lazy and make babies. Man, you should be. Let me show you what you're missing every day.
Honey Drop.
I
Honey Drop.
Big tune. This one here, New by Witch Prophet out of Toronto. This one here called Darshan. And you know what? It's not too often that I actually know what the song is about when I play it, but I actually happen to know her. And this song here, Darshan, is about her beautiful son. And my daughter and her son went to school together when they were very, very young. So it's absolutely beautiful to hear this, because hearing the lyrics and feeling the vibe, I know the beautiful child that this one here is about. So big tune out of Witch Prophet. And stay locked for the 10 drop, because there's another joint. Honestly, the whole album, top to bottom, is just straight fire. But yeah, up in the 10 drop, there's another one by Witch Prophet that you definitely don't want to miss. All right. I got 14 more minutes. Actually, you know what? I don't think there's a commercial break with this remote stuff right here. So we're going to rock right through this one here. Next track I'm going to play. It's I Want to Be Your Lover. This is a remix, an album done by the Soul Brother. And what he's done is he's taken a series of Dilla beats, and specifically on this installation, he's used Music Soul Child to remix some of these tracks. So this one here stuck out to me. I Want to Be Your Lover. This is off of the Soul Brothers Do It for Dilla album with Music Soul Child. You're locked into iLive Radio, y'all. This is Lucia Dee.
Honey Drop.
I ain't got no money. I ain't like those other guys you hang around. And it's kinda funny, but they always seem to let you down. And I get discouraged, cause I never see you anymore. And I need your love, babe. That's all I'm living for. Yeah. Didn't wanna pressure you, baby, but all I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one who makes you come running. I wanna be your lover. I wanna turn you on, turn you out all night long, make you shout, oh lover. I wanna be your lover, girl. I wanna be the only one you come for. Yeah, I wanna be your brother. I wanna be your mother and your sisters too. There ain't no other that can do the things that I'll do to you. I get this cause you treat me just like a child. And they say I'm so shy. But with you I just go wild. Oh, hey. I ain't tryna pressure you, baby. But all I ever wanted to do, I wanna be your lover. I wanna be the only one who makes you come running. I wanna be your lover. I wanna turn you on, turn you out all night long, make you shout, oh lover. Oh, I wanna be the only one you come for. Yeah.
Honey Drop.
Day by day, you're proving
Honey Drop here with myself, Lucia Dee. Y'all know I love me some Tall Black Guy, right? No, I'm just playing. This is Tall Black Guy 14KT off of their latest album. It's Tall Black Guy versus 14KT. This one here featuring Lucina. The Power of Same. This track gets me. I love it. Love it. Old version, new version, whatever it is. This one is a jam for sure. We're going to get into another one by Tico. This one here featuring Q-Tip and Alex Isley. And I think when we get off of the other side of that one, we may jump into the 10 drop, y'all, all right? Stay locked. This is iLive Radio.
Honey Drop.
Bro, I appreciate the shout out all the time, man. There's a lot. Appreciate that, quick. We get up soon, I'm sure. God willing.
Like a nugget. Listen to the abstract poetic, don't snub it. The Midnight Marauder is the hype beat arranger. Don't front on my lyrics or the tool, cause it's danger. Hook you like a junkie, you'll flip like a monkey to the openness of the rhythm. So proceed because I'm funky, I get down.
Hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere.
See, I gotta go it on like a Forbes tax return. Listening to these lyrics when it's hot will make you burn, baby burn. Up into the heavens, the skies up above. The one you think of is the highly regarded hell of a people. Your mic and my mic, come on yo, no equal.
You are locked into iLive Radio, and my name is Lucia Dee. This is Honey Drop, and right about now, I'm a little bit early, 3 minutes early, but you know what? We're going to jump into it early and jump back into some grooves, because there's still some joints that I definitely want to offload on y'all before we get out of here. And if not, we're just going to have to wait until we get together here in our living rooms and in our basements, next week. But until then, we're going to try to feed as much of that as we can. So this one here, under the sound of my voice, this is Black Buffalo. This one by Mark Mack, another past Beats Beneath featured producer. Definitely love Mark Mack for the fact that most of his songs, if not all of them, have a very conscious element to them. There's reason behind it all, right? So I dig that. This track here came out during Black History Month this year. And what a difference between then and now, right? What a difference a couple of weeks. Listen, this thing is mind-blowing. I can't even lie to y'all. I have a few. I can't see everybody, but I can see the few y'all. Bless up, Marva. I see you all the way from Kansas City. And Peter, thank y'all for locking in. But I'm kind of freaked out, y'all. I don't know if you guys are. We have to talk about these things. We can't fake the funk we're isolated in our homes together and we're gonna pretend like this is not some really abnormal stuff that we're going through right now, right? So yeah, y'all, I'm a little bit freaked out. I can't even lie. And I'm trying my very best to stay healthy, to keep on doing my work, to keep on minding my little one. But when I think about the time span that's gone by and the fact that, the end of February, the beginning of March, I was sitting in the edge of paradise, y'all. And to come back from the islands, to come back from Barbados, experiencing the bliss that I did and just watching everything sort of crumble from the day I landed until now, it's absolutely mind-blowing how quickly things can change. But it's definitely, in some ways, good that we can at least all stop and recognize what is important, right? And that is the people that are close to us and that are next to us while we're going through all of this madness. So, I am really hoping and praying and sending all positive vibration out to those of you out there right now with family members and such that may be infected or affected by the situation. For all of those first responders, for the nurses and the doctors, the food delivery people, the people that are still providing their services in restaurants, for the police officers that are out there, for the pharmacists that are out there, for those people that, the bus drivers that are out there, the teachers that are still trying to put together plans for our children, because our kids, be real and call a duck, they're going to be out of school for the rest of the year, all right? So, for all of those people that are trying to maintain some sense of normal in what is realistically a global chaos, I send all respect out to you. I send all light and love out to you. And I hope, for the sake of everything, that you all remain healthy and are able to go home to your families safely every single day, now and beyond this situation, right? So for all of those that, some of us have the ability to work from home. I am a teacher. I'm able to work from home and work out how to administer what I'm doing online with my students. But there are some people that don't have that option and actually have to get up, go outside every day, ride public transit, drive public transit, but expose yourselves to this unknown thing, right? To those of you that are still in that predicament, my hats go off to all of you, all right? All of you. And you know what? I want to send a shout out to the individuals that have morphed what you're doing, and able for people to still access your services while we are stuck at home. So I'm talking about the doctors that are still doing consultations online, to therapists that are still doing their consultation sessions online, to athletes and the physical trainers that we rely upon to keep our bodies fit. My God, thank y'all for streaming your classes online so that we just don't all sit and eat ourselves into a frenzy online. So, I send that out to Yvette because you kicked my ass this week. I send that out to the Soca Size organization because y'all kicked my ass this week as well. So for all of those people that are trying to make this situation as close to some semblance of normal, hats off to you all, and I thank you all. Colleen, I see you all too, and I know that you work with special needs kids like my son. Hats off to you for what you guys are doing, because I know that your classes, you kind of have to bend yourselves and go a little bit out of the box with what you're doing to figure out how to coordinate for our kids. So I'm telling you, as bad as people are, there's a lot of governmental nonsense that's going on. If we look down south, I can't even talk about the Orange in Chief because he infuriates me. But here in Canada, hate him or love him, we have a prime minister that is working to try to address all of our needs with a calm head. One thing I'm very impressed with, tomorrow, if you have the opportunity, he's actually doing a press conference in which he's addressing strictly the questions of children. And right now you can go online and you can submit your questions for the Prime Minister for your children. So it's your children's questions. And tomorrow he does that. Every day he does his meeting for the country. Tomorrow's meeting for the country is specifically for the questions that our kids are presenting. So if you have the opportunity, he usually does it, I believe, about 11 a.m. Are the press conferences with the Prime Minister. But this one is for our kids. So if you have children that are confused, they don't understand why the heck they're not going back to school, why they can't see their friends, maybe there's some answers that might calm them coming from the Prime Minister of the country, since all of us really are just waiting to find out and to understand, right? Yeah, man, it's a serious thing we're going through. Big up, Alize. I see you there popping in on the 1-2. And Gift card. Thank you for tuning in as well, right? All right, let's get into this 10 drop. 6:04. I started off early and I chatted myself into being late. So let's get into it. Number 10 this week was in the 10 drop last time I was here. It's finding itself in the number 10 position for this week. This is Romdeful, and this is off of his latest release. And this track is called The Sun Will Always Shine With You. And I guess I'm pumping that out to the world. Stay locked, y'all. This is number 10 of the 10 drop. We're going all the way down to number 1, and then we're going to groove just a little bit more. My name is Lucia Dee. You're listening to iLive Radio, and this is Honey Drop, y'all.
The 10 drop. The 10 drop.
Yes, this one here in at number 10. This is Romdeful with The Sun Will Always Shine With You. Up next, y'all, I'm whipping all the way back to Toronto, Brampton to be specific. Number 9 this evening is coming out of an artist from my hometown, well, not Brampton, but Toronto. Her name is Hannah. This track here in at number 9 is called Think About It. Think About It. This is the 10 drop, y'all. You're locked into iLive Radio.
The 10 drop. Honey drop.
I think about the things that we've been through. I think about the things we got into. I think about the things you said. I think about the things we did. I think about what you know. I think about the things I hope you never tell. The things I wish I could wipe clean. Got me feeling ugly. Baby, I have let go of this. And maybe I'm not the same person anymore. But that's still me that you had your hands on and gave us all. I just don't know her anymore. And it's been years. I can only leave 'cause I don't know her and I don't know you. But I still think about it. Yeah, I still think about it. You better never talk about it. But I still think about it. No, 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 no. I think about the promises you made. Think about how much I changed. Just trying to be the thing you want, becoming the thing I hate. I'm glad I never put it on camera. That mental image had enough to erase me. Leave that right out of my brain. I'm on a new way. Maybe I have let go of this, and maybe I'm not the same person anymore. But that's still me that you had your hands on, that gave us all. I just don't know her anymore. It's been years, I can only live 'cause I don't know her and I don't know you, but I still think about it. I still think about it. But I never talk about it, but I still think about it. No, 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 no.
The 10 drop.
Yes, this one in this week at number 9. This is Hannah out of Brampton, Toronto. Brampton, Ontario, Canada, Toronto, all the same damn thing, right? Number 9, Hannah with Think About It. All right, this track here, we're going to jump into New York with an artist named Mia J. This one off of her brand new album, Couples Therapy. And this track is called Can't Sleep. And big shout out to New York, man. I know you guys are getting hammered, and light and love to my family that's out there, hopefully hunkered down. This one here in at number 8, Can't Sleep, Mia J. It's the 10 drop, y'all.
The 10 drop.
I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. You left me chasing all the thrills, led me to the pills and late nights in Forest Hills. Lost in his baritone, it's not the right song, but I like the void he fills. Now hold me out in London, probably could have loved him. That accent so silky smooth. Flossing in his range by the river Thames. Don't get hype, it ends the same. I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. The next one I knew better, he's charming, so I let him get caught all up in my head. Instead of into my bed, she left him on red, alone in the Bronx instead.
The 10 drop.
Now this throwback from high school, then he was so cool for sure, he gon' be the same. But like 100-meter dash, that's how long he would last, over fast as camera flash. I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. I can't sleep, so I'ma write this song about some man I met since you did me wrong. Try to be tame, the head needs to blame. Don't worry, I don't say no names. The chance to keep me company is a luxury, a truth I still fail to see. Hate to settle, but I do. Sad to say that it's true. Loneliness led to all of you. Wish I could lay it all to rest, but I always acquiesce. Love's forever my weakness too. You really weren't worth the struggle. At least I got a couple hoodies for my troubles. Hey, you really weren't worth the struggle. At least I got a couple hoodies for my troubles. Hey,
Yes. Number 8 this week, y'all. This is Mia J. off of her latest album, Couples Therapy. This one called Can't Sleep. And I can't. I'm stressed. This madness is stressful. I can't sleep, for real. I did 3 hours the other night, y'all. Tripping, right? In at number 7 today, this one by Jeff Parker off of his latest album, Sweet from Max Brown. Beautiful vibe to this one, kind of snaps you back just a little bit in time. Featuring Ruby Parker, track called Build a Nest. In at number 7, this is the 10 drop, y'all, on iLive Radio.
Everyone moves like they've someplace
The 10 drop.
Build a nest and watch the world go by slow. A wise one told me they were disconsolate. There are no trapdoors if you believe in fate.
Big love out to Donnie. I see you there, Donnie. I miss you, man. I can't wait till, I can see your angry little face again. Much love. Stay safe.
Everyone moves like they've someplace to go. A wise one told me they were disconsolate. There are no trapdoors if you believe in fate.
Yes. In at number 7, really different kind of vibe out of Jeff Parker. This one off of his album Sweet from Max Brown, featuring Ruby Parker. This one called Build a Nest. Now, in at number 6, this one here was in the 10 drop last time we were together by Yasmin Lacey. This one off her latest release, Morning Matters. And that whole album, of absolute complete vibe, top to bottom. If you like just real, serious neo soul, new soul kind of vibe, Yasmin is putting that out there in spades, right? So this track in at number 6 today. Not today, mate. You know she's from the UK, right? So that's how she says it. Not today, mate. This is Yasmin Lacey in at number 6 on Honey Drop, y'all.
Please don't patronize me, because I lay my heart upon my sleeve. Truth be told, I met a few types like these, and clear as day, you don't value me. Put in hours of work on myself, so please approach with caution when your ego sways. Still on the man, but not about to give in. You need to learn my limits. You don't do me right, stuck somewhere in your ego, too far to feel alive. Am I expense you regrow? That feeling when you're close to me, like you're feeling on my energy. Please let me go and be. Forgive is what you want, but it don't come for free, no. Forgiveness comes with a space to let me be. And I don't think you ever met a type like me. Clear as day, you don't value me. I'll never be a puppet on your strings. Won't fit into molds you're creating. From a long line of strong women to show respect for where I've been. You don't do me right, stuck somewhere in your
The 10 drop.
too far to feel alive. At my expense you regrow. Bad feeling when you're close to me, like you're drawing down my energy. You have to go and leave. Every time I think you change, you come and show. The nostalgia's wearing thin, and now
rules have changed, I'm taking some control. No more energy expelled, you got to move. You don't do me right, stuck somewhere in your ego. Too far to feel alive. At my expense, you regrow. Bad feeling when you're close to me. Like you're drawing down my energy. You have got to leave.
Yes. Number 6 today in the 10 drop, y'all. This is Yasmin Lacey off of her latest album, Morning Matters. This track called Not Today, Mate. All right? Not today. Damn it. Get on with it. I'm just playing. Big shout out to J Soul, my brother from another mother. I've been rinsing some of your tracks here tonight, Jamal. I hope you've been listening in and tuning in. There's more to come. Make sure you lock into iLive Radio this week, y'all, because this album, I know I've been spinning a few tracks as the evening has gone through, but J Soul's latest, he is our Artist of the Week this week. So if you lock in Tuesdays and Thursdays, 3 and 7 p.m. consecutively, you'll be able to catch this latest beat tape that he has dropped on us. And iLive Radio is bringing J Soul to ya. It's the way that we do it. All right. Now, number 5, we're going to get into. This is by Noel the Singer, a track called Ring My Line. Second time in on the 10. No, you know what? I'm lying to you. First time in on the 10 drop. Noel the Singer with Ring My Line here on iLive Radio.
The 10 drop.
Ring my line. You said you'd be off, and it's about that time for you to come and get me off. Thinking about last time. It was so good. Take the chance if it was given, now the most would. But you the only one that hit it like a pro could. Got it bad, you pull up, we up to no good. I just need to know what time. Will you be here pulling up outside? I'm ready, let me give you everything you like. Right now, we can light it up and smoke it till the lights out. I put something on so you could take it right off. I need you to let me come and knock it right out like now. It's been too long since I seen you. I'm trying to control it, I think I need you. On top of the world when I'm underneath you. You can have it any way you like tonight. You playing games trying to keep me waiting. Feeling so anxious and so impatient. Whatever you give to me, I'ma take it. I'm waiting on you, let me know you're outside now. You know my body's been wanting you. Just need you to let me know, 'cause I know I'm ready.
The 10 drop.
Love comes down and flows. I hope that you let me see just how far it goes. I'll show you I'm ready. I'm ready. I'ma put my hair up, move my legs down tonight. You make it better. Screaming your name all night. Want you to look me in my eyes. I'm grabbing on your back real tight.
Number 5 this evening, y'all. This is Noel the Singer with Ring My Line on the 10 drop. Up next, coming in at number 4, Native Dancer. Second week on the 10 drop, this track called Currents. Stay locked, y'all. This is iLive Radio.
The 10 drop. Honey drop.
Can I be the shimmer in the sky, following the stars, effortlessly flying through the night, straight over me. Been walking in the dark on my own time, never ever resting. A devil on the side of my shoulder, answer my question, 'cause I've been trying to figure out if it's magic. And every coin that I've been tossed accounts for. And every coin that I've been tossed accounts for. Blossom me life, cut my doubt with your growth. Leave me to breathe, I'll be alright, yeah. Blossom me life.
another wound through my feet as they firm into the ground. Going right through the center of my mind. I come steady. I see it through my fickle fragility. If I stop to catch my balance, and if my voice as it goes out, they quiet me. Cause I've been trying to figure out if it's magic. And every coin that I've been tossed, accounted for. And every coin that I've been tossed, accounted for. Blossoming life, cut my doubt with your growth. Leave me to breathe, I'll be alright here. Blossoming life, I belong here, don't you know?
Big tune from Native Dancer. And at number 4 this week, y'all, this is Currents, brand new. Now, this next one we're going to get into, number 3. This is off of Adrian Indigo's latest album, Rebirth. Title track off of that album. This is the second week here in the 10 drop. This week, finding itself at number 3. This is Rebirth, y'all. Adrian Indigo.
Honey Drop. The 10 drop.
I'm trying to plant these seeds, blooming higher than you think. Don't get in the way, please. Won't be long until you're leaving. So no longer will depend on another soul. All I got is me, and that's all of me whole. You could break it back, but not on this soul, not on my soul, not on this soul. Fertilizing life, water me with love and light. If you stick around, you just might feel the beauty in what blooms when you accept the lessons you go through. You'll rebirth. You'll rebirth, rebirth. You'll rebirth, rebirth. Can't stop the growth, can't stop. Can't stop the growth, can't stop. I'm trying to figure out what it all could really mean. All could really mean. Won't settle for the half of these dreams. Don't want the whole damn thing. So no longer will depend on another soul. All I got is me, and that's all of me whole. You could break it back, but not on this soul, not on my soul, not on this soul. Fertilizing life, water me with love and light. If you stick around, you just might feel the beauty in what blooms when you accept the lessons you go through. You'll rebirth. You'll rebirth.
And at number 3 this week, y'all, this is Adrian Indigo with Rebirth off of her latest release, Rebirth, right? Title track. Big tune. Definitely love the vibe on this one. Now, this next track I'm going to get into, this one here is featuring some Toronto legendary, all right? We got some MCs and a producer on this one that, you know, if you know Toronto hip-hop like I do, very, very major lineup on this one. Now, second week here on the 10 Drop, produced by David Strickland, Indigenous producer, artist, all that. If y'all remember when we were going through the finals, the Raptors finals, and I rocked out that Toronto Raptors shirt, it was David Strickland who actually created that and sent that out for me. Now, this track here he's produced, he's doing a lot of work with the Def Jam squad over the past few months. Looking forward to hearing them joints. But this one here, Turtle Island, this is his latest release featuring Superman, Spade from Citizen Kane, Artson, Jordan, and Whitey Don. And if you're from Toronto, I don't have to say nothing more because them fellas there are legends. This one here, in at number 2, this is Turtle Island by David Strickland and the Man Them.
Turtle Island to the world. Lord, whoa, Lord. Turtle Island to the world.
Hey. See him trapped inside a dead man's paradise. Streets full of parasites, criminal and thieves, killers feed off the savage night. Poverty and greed got us deceived by the lavish life. Cops don't give a fuck about a nigga's life. This ain't nothing but a psychopath wonderland. Deals done underhand. Shit so cold, they sell their soul for 100 grand. Corruption is a new obsession. We rap for blessings in a rubber band. The oppressions of the son and man. Cascades of misery and violence. The casualties of war are held silence. The tribe of Gad moves defiant. Another chapter in the Sons of Zion. A gangster's lullaby filled with gunshots and sirens. We on the last stage of apocalypse. Pipe bombs and hostages. Pussy whipped by goddesses. Blind to what a prophet is. The only peace we ever knew comes with a hollow tip. Spade your highness tells you what the gossip is. Eat the fruit.
Rival at the front door. If you pay me that I mind go. Wise up, you better stay woke. And keep up with the time zone. Cause they keep on killing our whole vibe. They're killing our whole vibe. They're killing our whole vibe. Babylon keep on killing our whole vibe.
Waving the full po-po, they loco, as if you don't know, so cold, out to get ya. The feds all are Nazis, but you don't get the picture like some dead paparazzi. This prophecy, ain't no stopping me, never cop a plea, so we spitting bars, we're hitting hard as the policy. Who the top MC? Hip-hop, the hypocrisy. I properly handle my business, dismantle the mockeries. Get off of me, trying to control my animosity. They took the property like it was a game of Monopoly. Grand larcenies, atrocities, no apologies. They pray to win the lottery. I pray against poverty, it bothers me. Check the economy on the RAZ, so we use our sovereignty. All your blood in the arteries, I bomb atomically. Socrates' philosophies and hypotheses, can't define how I'll be dropping these.
Rival at the front door. If you pay me that I mind go. Wise up, you better stay woke. And keep up with the time zone. Cause they keep on killing our whole vibe. They're killing our whole vibe. They're killing our whole vibe. Babylon keep on killing our whole vibe.
Feel the streets bubbling, the people's tempers boiling. Sick from the bloodline of these so-called royal men. They only loyal to the soil that they spoiling. We trapped in the barbed wire, slowly uncoiling. These men drilling and killing, no feelings, feeling hate. Every treaty's been broken, this a military state. Deep in the concrete, you can feel the city breathing. Your breath getting heavy cause the tension's got you reaching. You're seeing what I'm seeing or you believing what they tell you. I'm only speaking truth about the lies that they sell you. They got you on a cell like you trapped in the cell. Gotta break out the spell to make it out of this hell. Ain't nothing new on the block, getting shot by the cops. When the streets get hot, another body goes drop. Now time don't stop for no man, so keep it pushing. And lift up your people, the serpent got you choosing.
Rival at the front door. If you pay me that I mind go. Wise up, you better stay woke.
Yes, big track here. This is coming straight out of Toronto. This is David Strickland with some Toronto legendary Superman, Artson, Spade, Jordan, and White Tidan. This one here called Turtle Island, and David's got some tracks. I think an entire album actually that's going to be released very soon. Doing some work with Def Jam, Eric Sermon, and all them fellas. So tunes, right? Now, number one, we have reached the point that we are at number one in the 10 drop. And, I've had Brampton here in the 10 drop, just had David Strickland in here at number 2 with Turtle Island out of Toronto. And I'm staying right here in my hometown. Number 1 this week on the 10 drop. This is off of the latest album that just dropped by Witch Prophet, DNA Activation. This one here. Now, this is the beautiful thing about this album. I haven't really shared too much about it yet. Now, Witch Prophet, if you are in Toronto and probably beyond Toronto, you absolutely know this very eclectic sound and vibe that she brings. Very energy, grounded type of woman that she is. Now, this album here, production by Sun, and they've done work, for countless years together. Sun is sick with it. This particular album, DNA Activation, what she's done with every track on this album is that the names of the songs are all related to people in her family, and the theme of each song is related to people in her family. So you have a full album, which makes sense with the naming DNA Activation, but each track has a message and a vibe for people within her family. So we listened to Darshan a little earlier, we listened to Musa a little earlier, and this one here at number 1, this track, Gideon, I don't know, it kind of grabbed me a little bit, right? So number 1, straight out of Toronto, from our own Witch Prophet, this track here, Gideon, number 1 on a 10 drop, y'all. This is Honey Drop here on iLive Radio.
Honey Drop. The 10 drop.
Cut down. You cut down all that's good around you. You cut down. Yeah, cut down. Down. You cut down all that's good around you. Yeah, you fucked up, no turning back. So disappointing, you disappoint me. Yeah, you fucked up, no turning back, no. Don't come back here no more. So disappointing, you disappoint me. You cut down all that's good around you. You cut down, got no one to blame but yourself. Yeah, your actions speak louder than words. I hear you loud and clear. You got no one to blame but yourself. Your actions speak louder than words. Cut down all that's good around you. Cut down, yeah, cut down. Cut down all that's good around you.
Yes, y'all. You are locked into iLive Radio here with myself, Lucia Dee. Now, we've just gotten through the 10 drop for the week. And let me just let y'all know what we heard, right, in this session. Number 10 this week, The Sun Will Always Shine With You, that by Romdeful. Number 9 by Hunna, straight out of Brampton, Ontario. I gotta support, support the Toronto family, the GTA massive. That one, Think About It. Number 8 out of Brooklyn, that's Mia J with Can't Sleep. off of her latest album, Couples Therapy. Number 7 this week, y'all, Jeff Parker, album Sweet from Max Brown. That track called Build a Nest, featuring Ruby Parker. Such a wild vibe, man. I really dig that one. Number 6 this week, out of the UK, Yasmin Lacey, off her latest album, Morning Matters. That track called Not Today, Mate. And every time I say it, I'm going to say it just like that. Not today, mate. I know Sessions is hating me right now, but I don't care. Number 5 this week, y'all, Noel the Singer, track called Ring My Line. Currents in at number 4 by Native Dancer. Adrian Indigo rolled in at number 3. Title track Rebirth holds that spot. Number 2 rolled back into Toronto. David Strickland with Superman, Artson, Spade, Jordan, and Whitey Don with Turtle Island. That one in second week here in the 10 drop. And number 1, brand new number 1 this week, Witch Prophet, off of her latest album, DNA Activation, Gideon. Big tune. Yeah, I really enjoyed this 10 drop, y'all. Some fire going on in the streets, in the Bandcamp streets. I'm just playing with y'all, but for real, there's some creativity going on in the sound sphere right now, right? Thundercat dropped a new one. If y'all had the opportunity to even catch that yet, Thundercat dropped his latest album, It Is What It Is, yesterday, as a matter of fact. And you know what? I got to see Thundercat live this summer, and y'all know I'm an avid fan. I absolutely love his music and his art. And this album, what I've been feeling from him, there's this ability that he has to snap me into this futuristic space with his sound vibe. And then there's also another side to the vibe that is so... It immediately takes me back to the 80s where I had metal roller skates and things like that. Yeah, man, Thundercat, he's got a different vibe. And if you listen to the lyrics, I'm actually more confused because the brother is just chatting about what's it not. Right? So, yeah, man, that's a new album that you might want to check out as you're rolling through the sound sphere this week. So, we are done with the 10 drop, y'all. We're gonna get into a few more vibes because I have just a few more minutes with you locked into me. And I think where I'm gonna go. Van Hunt. Van Hunt actually dropped, he's dropped 2 albums very recently within the past few months. This track I'm going to run for y'all right now. This is off of the latest, called 50. And the track itself is called Music is a World Within Itself. And the vibe, you can definitely, I know you're going to catch it because he's taken a few classics that we love and kind of blended that thing in and made it something special. So that's where we're going to kick off this, the beginning of the last little time that I have with you here. Van Hunt, here on Honey Drop, y'all. This is iLive Radio. My name is Lucia Dee. And let's go. A little bit more time, right?
Honey Drop.
That nigga ought to be a star. There's your motherfucking hero. Music is a world within itself, with the language we all understand. Music is a world within itself, with the language we all understand. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you the moves like James Brown, moves like James Brown, moves like popcorn. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll
like James Brown moves, like James Brown moves, like the popcorn. Music is a world within itself, with the language we all understand. Just because a record has a groove, don't make it in the groove. You can tell right away by letter A when the people start to move. You can feel it all over. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over, people. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you the moves like James Brown moves, like James Brown moves, like popcorn. I don't need to try to control you. Look into my eyes and I'll own you. Moves like James Brown moves, like James Brown moves, like popcorn. Music is a world within itself, with the language we all understand.
Wow. Big tune out of Van Hunt, man. Listen, that whole album, he's got a lot of tracks on there. And definitely a very different vibe as you go through the entire thing, right? Some soulful joints like this one. He's got a bit of a rock vibe in there. There's a very, very definite alternative swing that he takes, but yeah, man, absolutely loving and digging that thing there. I want to run another Witch Prophet track, this one called Tesfaye. We've got 13 minutes before we go, so I want to run a Rich Prophet. I want to run a J Soul. I think I want to do, oh my God, maybe a Maverick Soul in there. But you know what? I want to get some of Junior T in here as well off of Studio Monk. So yeah, man, we got 12 minutes to do some things. Let's get into it. Tesfaye, Witch Prophet, new album, DNA Activation. This is Honey Drop on iLive Radio.
I am suited up, looking good, feeling fine. I'm so fly, yeah. Suited up, looking good, feeling fine. I'm so fly, yeah. I'm on the top of my ride. My girls are all on my side. Got money, power, and pride. Don't feel too down on my time. My drips from head to toe. Y'all haters keep on tripping. My drips from head to toe. Y'all love to see I'm shining. Drips from head to toe. Y'all haters keep on tripping. Drips from head to toe. Y'all love to see I'm shining. Suited up, looking good, feeling fine. I'm so fly, yeah. Suited up, looking good, feeling fine. I'm so fly, yeah. I'm on the top of my ride.
Honey Drop.
Drips from head to toe. Y'all love to see me. I'm shining.
All right, y'all. You are locked into iLive Radio. My name is Lucia Dee here on Honey Drop, and we are about to get ourselves up out of here. And listen, I hope that you all have had the opportunity to just soak up the vibe, enjoy yourselves a little bit as the evening is going through. More than anything, man, we are in a time where you know, it's uncertain. We don't know. We've never seen, I don't think anybody that's alive right now has seen anything quite like this. So what I would say, I know that there are so many skeptical feelings about what's going on. I know people have ulterior ideas about what the plot may be and all that. But my thing to everybody that can hear my voice is, let's just err on the side of caution. Maybe it is a conspiracy theory or a theory that alternative theory that someone has presented, but it would be horrible to be on the wrong end of a decision based on a particular theory. Let's just be safe. So everybody, please, for the next few weeks, you know, there are certain countries that are instituting 30 days and whatever the case may be, but please, stay inside, y'all. Let's knock this out in every single country that can hear me right now. St. Lucia's got some, Barbados has got some, Trinidad, y'all just came out of Carnival, y'all got some, Antigua has got some, United States, y'all are leading the world almost 3 times more than any other country in the planet. Lord have mercy, I'm praying for y'all. Canada, we're holding it down, but you know, we still got a lot of work to do. All it means, y'all, is we really just need to stay inside, be safe, and love one another, all right? You know, I say all of that very emotional and energetic stuff, and that's important. But while we're going through that all, what is more important is trying to get through that, right? Mentally, and keep our wits and our brains intact. We've seen D Nice has been killing it on Instagram with his live parties. Black Thought today, I think it might have been yesterday actually, Black Thought came on and just casually from his couch, this man leveled an entire session. We were seeing clashes between different DJs going on, and that, I'm excited about all of that. But what I'm most excited about, y'all, is what my iLife family has coming down the pipeline as well, right? So I'm telling you, I want you to mark off on your calendars April 20th to 25th. We are holding iLife Soulfest 2020 virtually across the globe. Anywhere your computer, your phone, your tablet can reach, we're bringing Soulfest to you this year, all right? We are going to be holding an event over the 20th to the 25th, 18 different global artists. So it's not just Canadian, not just American. We're spanning across the globe, and we're going to be exposing you to the experience of a live performance by different artists, and we are going to reveal them one by one as we get closer, all right? So don't be all eggs up in my business. Don't DM me and ask me for who the people them. I'm not going to tell you, right? You're going to have to wait like everybody else. But iLife Soulfest, y'all, April 20th to 25th. Gwendolyn Collins of the Virgo Lounge is going to be holding us down as our host. If you remember the Virgo Lounge, she was here on iLive. She's been doing, we brought her down just a few months ago when things were normal with Yzma and Aisha Glover, Chris Hammett. We all, there's a common goal and a thread about the proliferation about good music, right? So I want y'all to join me April 20th to 25th, iLive Soulfest, and this is about supporting the artists, right? So we will have a live link, y'all, and whatever donations you send, whatever support you send, we are giving that and sharing that equally amongst the artists that perform over this festival, because we have to find ways for those that are creating the art and the sound that is getting us through this pandemic and this situation. They got to get paid for keeping us sane through it all, because seriously, music's doing it for me right now. So 20th to 25th, y'all gonna be right here with me to celebrate that. Beyond that, y'all, next Sunday, I hope you lock in 3 to 5 p.m. for Soul Expressions with DJ sessions right here in this space that I'm in, 5 to 7 p.m. I may not be back live on screen, but you'll definitely have some new joints rolling through for me, 5 to 7 p.m. next Sunday on Honey Drop. Make sure you stay locked, y'all. 7 to 9 p.m. after I get done here, Super Dramago is going to roll in through with Retro Super Future, and he's going to roll out and finish up your evening for you here on iLive, all right? 6:56. I have time for maybe one more joint. This one here under the sound of my voice. This is by my man J Soul off of Beat Treats. This is his latest release, Artist of the Week here on iLive Radio. Make sure you lock in on Tuesdays and Thursdays to catch that. And yeah, man, that's how we're doing it. Now, I think I'm going to roll out of here with another one of these tracks off of that Soul Brother series, mixing up that Dilla vibe. This one here with Music Soul Child, Sexual Healing. I think that's how we're gonna, you know what? I'm lying to y'all. You know what we should really do? No, we're gonna do that. Soul Brother series number 1, Do It for Dilla album with Music Soul Child. This track here we're gonna roll out on. This is Sexual Healing, y'all. Y'all know the vibe. You know, maybe cuddle up. It's Sunday evening. Everyone's gonna be having babies in 9 months anyway, so let me just get y'all started. All right? I'm just playing. Peace and blessings. Stay safe, y'all. Stay inside and make sure you listen to iLive Radio. This is Lucia Dee, y'all. Peace.
Honey Drop.
Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving.
Honey Drop.
Baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Oh, baby, makes me feel so fine. So fine. Helps to relieve my mind. I say sexual healing, babe. It's good for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me. Whenever blue teardrops are falling, and my emotional stability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. And honey, I know you'll be there.